Hey guys, Andre here from Bohm Headshots, and today I wanted to talk to you about the 10 things that you can do to nail your next headshot session. Let's get into it. Number one, find your why. Why are you coming in to get it done? What is the purpose behind it? Is it for your social media? Is it for that blurry LinkedIn picture you took 10 years ago? Is it to just update your website? Like, you need to understand why you're doing it. Ask yourself the question, and when you have the answer to that, that's going to give your headshot session purpose and direction. And that's going to make everything so much easier, including getting your inner superstar out and nailing that headshot session. So think about it. If you need help, let us know. Happy to discuss it with you. And yeah, let's get that headshot session done. Thanks guys. Stay tuned for part 2. Part number 2 is inspire the photographer. If you guys are booking a headshot session, it's very, very important to have some reference materials, some things that you love, some photos that you absolutely think are gorgeous. Bring them along. Let's have a chat. It's very important for me to understand what your expectations are and also to know what the limitations are of that headshot session. We can do the best we can, but I want you to bring your reference images along just so we're on the same page. And that's also going to help your headshot session have direction and purpose and make sure we're not missing anything so you can do epic things. Thanks guys. Stay tuned for part 3. Part number 3 is wardrobe. Guys, bring your wardrobe with. Bring anything that you love wearing, anything that feels good, anything you've worn in the past 6 months. And if someone's given you a compliment of something you're wearing, bring that along too. Doesn't matter what it is, jackets, shirts, pants, scarves, hats, bring it all. Bring it all. The more you can bring, the more options you give me on the day to create looks for you. So, bring your entire wardrobe within reason. If it's too heavy to carry, don't bring it, but bring as much as you can. Bring as much as is practical for you. We'll be doing a lot of outfit changes, so yeah, let's get that done. Thanks. Start packing your suitcase now. Part number 4 is chameleon mode. Guys, you're going to have a lot of clothing. We're going to do a lot of outfit changes really quickly, and I want you to live those characters. Whatever that piece of clothing makes you feel like, that's what I want. I want you to bring it out. I want you to get ready for it. If you're packing that nice leather jacket, think of where you would wear it. What sort of scenario or situation would you wear that to? And bring that person for me. If you're wearing a superhero cape, well, maybe not, but you get the idea. So, chameleon mode, activate that. Number 5 is beauty rest. Guys, I want you to get enough sleep in the weeks leading up to your headshot session. It is incredibly important for your skin, for your eyes, and just your general well-being. If you're normally the kind of person who gets 5 hours sleep a night, I want you to bring it up to 10, at least for the week leading up to your session. If you normally get 8 hours a night, we're going to push that up to 10, guys. It's really important, and it will show on the images, I promise you, and you're probably going to feel quite good after that. So get your beauty sleep, and I'll see you for part 6. Part number 6 is attitude adjustment. Guys, I want you to come to your headshot sessions ready to work. I want you to come with an open mind. I want you to come with enthusiasm. I want you to enter these doors with all of your preconceived ideas about photos of yourself out the window, all right? If you've never had a good shot of yourself, I want you to leave that outside, all right? Your attitude and the attitude you come into the session with will, to a large extent, determine the outcome, all right? So I want you to check those things at the door, walk in here with an open mind, ready to work, and I promise you, it's going to pay off. Thanks, guys. Session. Part number 7 is communication. Guys, keep those lines of communication open. If you have questions, if you have concerns, if there's anything you'd like to know or like for me to elaborate on, just pop them through. Email is the best, just so I can respond when I'm not with someone else. But please guys, if there's anything I can help you with, if you have questions about wardrobe, about makeup, about hair, about styling, anything, put it in an email for me, send it through, and I'm going to do my absolute best to give you the answer you need. Alright guys, so communication, part number 7, make sure it's there. Thanks guys. Part number 8 is punctuality, all right? We have a limited amount of time together. If you show up late to your session, we've already lost that time, plus the additional time it'll take us to get into the shoot. So if you're running late, that's okay. Just be aware, the later you come, the more rushed we're going to be. All right? Try to rock up maybe 10 minutes early. It generally takes people about 10 minutes to settle into the shoot, to get their outfits ready, to get their makeup touched up, to brush their hair, all of that sort of stuff. So 10 minutes I think is perfect. You don't have to come half an hour early. Please, that's not necessary. Maybe just 10 minutes before your session is meant to start. Make sure you're outside, ready to rock and roll. Thanks guys. See you again. Part number 9 is selection. All right. After your session with me, you are going to have a reasonably large folder of images to have a look through. I want you to go through those images slowly and carefully, and I want you to keep your why in mind. Back from point number 1, keep the why in mind and look for images that suit that why, that answer the question. If you're looking for things like social media, make sure it feels authentic to you when you're making your selections. And of course, if there's anything missing, let us know. We'll work it out. We'll make sure you get the absolute best images for your why. Thanks, guys. Part number 10 comes down to retouching. All right, guys, I want you to have a realistic expectation of what retouching is and what it isn't. All right, if you have any questions about that, about what it covers and what it looks like, just send us an email. I'm happy to run you through it. But in a nutshell, what I do from a retouching perspective is I'll fix up the background if there are any background issues. I'll fix up some stray hairs if there are stray hair issues. If there's anything non-permanent on your face, like a pimple or a blemish, we'll get rid of that. We will introduce some skin tone, some contrast, some eyes, and that's about it. It's important for you guys to look the best that you possibly can while keeping it authentic and natural. So keep that in mind, and once again, any questions, let me know, and yeah, look forward to seeing you then. So guys, there you have it, the 10 things you can do to absolutely nail your next headshot session. These are your secret weapons in our arsenal to get those images that are going to get you to the place that you need to be. The more attention we can pay to those 10 things, the more successful your headshot session is going to be, and we're just going to kill it and rock it together, and I look forward to meeting you. And please let me know if there's anything else I can deal with or help you deal with, and yeah, let's get those headshots done. Thanks guys, we'll see you again. Cheers now, bye.